Together for it's her first time here. She's just come off of appearance at the Ladies of Comedy Festival. Put your hands together for the very funny Esther Forster.
Guys, let's give it up for Tanya and Randy. Come on. And guys, I am Randy's skinny bitchy friend. Randy, you know what's so good about Randy is she makes me feel like I'm not that insane. Just a little bit insane. I remember when I helped her pack up our house, she gave me some of her used moisturizer.
You look amazing.
Because of the moisturizer, that's why I look amazing. And guys, like on Friday and Saturday of last week, I walked over 90,000 steps, okay? Now, I'm not trying to lose weight or anything. It was more that I couldn't find a place to charge my phone in the city. You know the feeling, right? It sucks if you're a 1%. You feel like you're about to go into the desert or a war zone or something. And I also had a lot of shit to work out. So the best part about it was, after the fact, I could eat whatever I want. I could eat all of your meals. I love her. And guys, you know what I was working out is like, over the summer, I got myself a sugar daddy. But it was kind of by accident. Like, my car broke, and then he was like taking tennis lessons from me, and he's like, oh, you can have my dead wife's car. And then I was like, okay, well, I thought he was just like being nice, because he was like an old guy, but it turned out he wanted to fuck me. And I didn't feel that way. And like, I heard from him where I gave the car back because I felt badly, like when you can't return the feeling, right? You want the feeling to be mutual. I felt badly. And so I just returned the car. And then he sent me a note. He's like, I really wish you would have come in to say hello. And I don't know what to say to him. Like, what do I say? Be like, hey, Ed, I know you're really rich, but I'd rather date a young, hot, broke comedian. Or I could just, like, tell him I'm pregnant, right? But then when you make up a lie, you have to back up the lie, right? And you have to remember all the facts. And what if he was like, so what about that baby? And I'd be like, I ran over the baby. Because I'm so incompetent, obviously. And guys, like with my mom, I try to talk to my mom about this stuff, but she's like so distractible. Are any of you like feel frustrated when you try to talk to someone and you try to talk to someone and they just change the subject? And I'm like, Mom, I really want to talk to you about relationships and, about the young, hot, broke guy. And so I really want to talk to you about it. And she goes, Jack just peed. And Jack is the dog, by the way, not her husband. And I was like, well, as long as Jack doesn't pee on that guy, it's okay. And then I was like, Mom, I really don't feel people respect me. And she's like, what about those new curtains I got for your apartment? I was like, Mom, maybe when I go under the curtains for acting, people will actually respect me. And the other thing is, you ever notice people talk about their friends even though you don't know them? Does that get annoying? So she starts talking about this friend of hers, Carol Bavona. And she's like, Carol Bavona got caught in traffic. Carol Bavona did the crossword. Carol Bavona, pants are too tight because she eats everything under the sun. And I was like, Mom, and I know, Carol Bavona's husband died shoveling snow. And I was like, but he was eating a peanut at the time. Actually, the neighbor, thank God, is that the light? Thank God. The neighbor was wearing a bikini and he had a heart attack staring at her. And And then my niece asked, was it a mankini? And wait, was that the light or was it? One more minute? All right. 1 more minute is about as long as it lasts. And so I was like, and I think also Carol Bavona is non-binary. Some days she's Carol, some days she's Carl. Are any of you non-binary? Please say no. Non-binary is just a made-up concept so that people don't have to spend all day stalking their ex on Instagram or thinking about what a failure they are. All right, you guys have been amazing. You can find me on MySpace.